Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. So we're picking up right where we left off at the end of last time. Steve is still desperately trying to make an economy, while Chris and I are going to attack Austria, and hopefully I'll be forming Prussia in just a minute after that one, if not war.
Transferring trade power.
Alright, I am, alright, my guys are getting their military back up. Alright, I'm ready on pause.
And then, okay, hold on. And then if you have a third merchant, I would probably have them collect in your main trade port. It doesn't give you much more, but it does give you a little bit more.
It depends on, I mean, how much power you have in, like, certain areas.
He only has He only has 9% total power in his main node, so.
So I have one person transferring trade power from Saxony?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to be a trade power until you get into the Netherlands.
But he can still set this up so he gets a little.
And then where do I want to collect trade from? What was that again?
Collect trade from the Rhineland.
Okay, I have 3 merchants, so I can do that.
Yeah, so Saxony, wine, and the Rhineland. That will be your main targets.
Okay, that's what I do.
All right, trading in wine. Vienne.
Yeah,
so
right. Once you get a little bit more of control in the English Channel, we'll really go over it, because then we can actually make you a trade power. But for now, this should be good to get you maybe like 1 or 2 more gold per month.
No good.
Okay, I'm gonna start it now.
Go for it. All right. You don't need to start the war quite yet, because my guys don't have the morale yet.
I still have to ferry my African force.
Okay.
If I'm gonna hit Austria with everything I've got, I got. Or at the very least, 2/3 of what I've got.
Alright, and if we could break Austria's alliance with the Netherlands, that would be pretty useful. Like, if we could...
That would be good.
Yeah, we could help Steve expand in that direction, and that would also give me a way to attack Bohemia.
Oh, and I did some looking into it, John, and I think you were right. I think that we definitely could partition up Austria into a couple other nations, and they would be added to the empire.
Okay.
Because I think they might have added almost all of... What?
So, I can embrace a new institution. Do you have a recommendation?
Embrace it.
Global trade?
Yes.
Just embrace it. It'll cost $1. Oh, and
Wow.
change technology plus 50%. Okay.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
That's why you always want to embrace and
Yeah, and they have an extra merchant. So, what would you recommend I put that merchant on?
let's see.
Yeah, your trade capabilities are not great right now, so it may as well just be anywhere.
You know what?
How about
Here's
the
an
English
idea. Why
Channel?
don't you? Yes, collect trade in the English Channel.
Where's my
That is what.
fourth merchant? He's not there.
What?
I didn't get another merchant.
You sure? Does it say like 1 out of 4 or whatever you got?
No, I have 3 right here. They're the same merchants I had before.
Are you sure
I have one more.
Are you sure you actually embrace the institution?
Like 100%? No.
No, you have to. But it says
No,
you
I
have.
definitely embraced the institution because I got a pop-up about it.
Well, I guess don't worry about it for the moment. Maybe he'll pop up.
Yeah, I hope so. Or that, or I got scammed.
You ready, John?
Sure.
Okay, I'll say. Ooh, we got Nassau.
Nassau?
Nassau, yeah. This changes things a little.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain.
Okay, I think we want to go through Brandenburg then.
Okay. Yep, that'll be... Alright, let's make sure. Conquest, take Berlin. I will call you in, not Steve. This will be Alsace, Aachen, and Austria. No co-belligerence.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, Alsace is guaranteed by Nassau. That's what you were talking about. Alright. War against Brandenburg. Call in Sardinia-Piedmont. Conquest for Berlin. No co-belligerence. And Deus Volt. Alright, let's keep it paused for just a moment before we start this up. Sign me up. Da, da, da. Got Windows 95. Yeah, start me up.
Windows 95.
You've seen that video, right? This video of like a bunch of like Microsoft guys, like just kind of dancing around like a bunch of white guys, like they are. It's at the launch of Windows 95.
Oh wow, no, I've never seen that.
I'm surprised. It's a little bit of a meme. Alright, I've got my siege stack going to Berlin, the other half of that stack going to Neumark, and my bigger stack going to just sit in Kolberg. Alright, let me know when if you're good to unpause.
I'm just gonna set Baden to supportive. You know what? I trust Montferrat. I'm gonna have them focus on sieging. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. Ooh. I actually have some trade power in the Novgorod node. Barely any, but some. I'm just kind of looking at my trade. I don't really have much power anywhere around there. Maybe... No, I really have very little in Gulf of St. Lawrence too. Whatever, I gotta unpause. I'll deal with that later. Alright, I saw a stack that may have been Austria heading south through Bohemia. Oh, yep, that's Brandenburg's army. Kind of hanging out. I'm gonna see if I can go kill that. Alsace and Aachen are going to help out, but together they're not even going to be very strong.
Man, Aachen has a ridiculous fort level.
Dang. Well, there's Austria's stack. Just 40k, which includes Brandenburg, just kind of casually sitting on my land. Not like it's actually an important siege, but... Alright, move my guys off Newmark.
Ooh, that plan worked. Austria has no more armada left. They've got...
Alright. Alright, I'm shoving my entire army in to fight Austria. They have much more morale than I do. They just got much better military, but I am beating them. Mostly. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. No. Stop rolling zeros. Okay, better.
That always happens to me.
Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be a very close battle if we do... Oh, no, we won. That, yeah, we killed a lot of them. That was a very important battle.
Yeah, I think they're avoiding me. I have a very substantial military advantage over them.
That's good. Wow.
I have better units than everybody else. I took that tech early when we decided that we were going to do this.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Riga.
Waiting for enough money to build a manufacturer.
Yeah.
And my corruption's growing, but I was rooting it out.
And if you can get enough
council?
money to root it out, then you're fine. Then you should do that.
I'm still rooting it out. I mean, I'm not rooting out a lot. I'm just rooting out a little bit. But,
Being stable actually helps with that. Like, increasing your stability.
I'm going to check out my stability right now. I'm at 0. I could boost it, but it's... I'm gonna keep it at 0 for now, because I don't want to spend those points. I need them. Administrative is where I'm generally weakest.
Yeah, like, how big is that province? Ooh, that is pretty big. Okay.
I'll be right back. No need to pause.
Man, I've got 70 army tradition.
Okay, let me see here. Can you piece out Alsace and give that county to Baden?
Let's see.
I can't afford to take them both, so let's take the bigger down mansion.
Alright. 6. There is no return core choice. I can release.
It's not a core. They won't take it?
Hold on. Oh, it's occupied by Baden. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they do it.
Okay, then let's get them out of. There's no real reason to let them keep hanging around.
And, sure. We'll get some war reps and cash out of them, too. You know, I forget if I could have been France or not.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see.
It would have been useful if they would have been called in. Wait, hold on. I mean, right now it says I can only.
It wouldn't have really mattered much.
I can only call in Steve right now. Speaking of wouldn't have mattered much. Ho ho! Alright. I've got Berlin. I'm just gonna completely occupy Brandenburg, and then I'm gonna start working on the stuff in Prussia.
Here's a thought. Maybe I should separate peace Austria, so then we could hit them with 2 peace deals.
Maybe. But whoever... But if you do separate peace, though, then it's gonna... Well... I mean, as long as you just transfer everything to me.
Or we find, corner, and crush their army, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, but then they'd be able to... I mean, I just don't want to just suddenly lose a bunch of war score because things that you had occupied no longer are occupied by us.
Hey, John, you're lagging behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lowered the speed.
Alright, we'll just give it a second.
Yeah, just, you don't want it to drop out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only saying that because, for those who are unaware, anyone on the stream right now, these games take a long time to start back up. It's not like most games, where you can just log back in. You gotta restart the whole thing. So, you want to be careful for everyone's pleasurable viewing experience.
Oh, hold on a second. I got an event. Burst of administrative thought. Our country's thinkers, encouraged by the open-minded stance of our government, are engaged in a burst of thought in the area of administration, asking themselves the question, how can we govern better? Most excellent news. and this doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't say that anything happens when I click this button. I didn't get administrative power. I didn't get, like, more stability. You want to work on, like, sieging, like, Plock or something?
Sieging what?
Plock. It's to the east of here.
Yeah, I've almost gotten there, you know, Austria proper, completely siege down. I'll march in there as soon as
I mean, I was talking more about the stack that... Oh, no, that's Brazil. What was that? Yeah, that's your Brazilian vassal just kind of sitting on top of my stack for no reason.
Yeah, they sit places.
Oop. And another good fight against Austria. Very nice. And they're doing it again. Hold on 1 second though, actually. I'm gonna see if I can get a better military guy. No, I cannot. Can I get it? You can't actually get, like, morale dudes from the nobility. That's the Cossacks. Okay. Yeah, this battle may not go as well. They've got a really good general.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, I've got more dudes, though. I rolled a 0 to their 9. How's their morale so good?
Because they're Austria.
They have the same tech. Jeez. Alright. We're gonna win this. It'll be barely. Hey, Kirky, thanks for joining me. Yeah, just oh, and then there's another 15 stack.
Coming.
Yeah. Can we beat them before they get here?
Oh!
No. Nope. Barely. We killed more of, well, no, we lost quite a few. Alright, so I'm playing as Mecklenburg, Steve is Westphalia, and Chris is Sardinia-Piedmont. So that is... Where's player map mode?
It's in diplomatic.
Alright, here it is. So this. Got a few colonial nations around here. Mine is in Canada and Eastern United States. Chris has some in Brazil and Colombia.
Steve has the Caribbean.
Oh, right. He still has that, apparently.
Well, they have part of it. Very small part.
He lost a lot of it.
Ooh. Man, that general is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
They just stack wiped me.
Wow. Yeah. I want to form Prussia. Hopefully I'll be able to do that after this.
Okay, give me a second. I need to...
Little Caesar, thanks for joining me. I was not
Please get this
expecting...
going, yeah.
Like, we outnumber Austria pretty heavily, I believe. But their military is really strong. Like, between me and Chris, we have quite a few more guys than he does. But... like,
And
I don't...
I have a unit advantage on them, and they still stack wipe. With less guys.
Yeah, I don't... That's crazy. They've gone defensive and offensive. That may be part of it. So really the whole idea of this campaign is that we start in the HRE. I was like, I'm Mecklenburg, gonna form Prussia. Steve was, what was he? Brunswick? Yeah, Brunswick, and he formed Westphalia. Chris was... Yep, Savoy. And he formed Sardinia-Piedmont. Depending on how long we want to do this one for, he may form Austria, may form Italy. And I plan on killing Steve and forming Germany. It won't be hard.
No, Westphalia will fall in. That's under propaganda leak. That's how unfortunate Westphalia is.
Pretty unfortunate. Steve is pretty new at the game.
Even our propaganda is realistic.
Steve's pretty new at the game, so he's not quite as familiar with how to do a lot of stuff. So he has not been great with technology and the economy lately. 3 fire, 6 shock. Austria is a pain. Probably another reason why we may want to call this campaign kind of soon.
No, we still got this, I think.
I mean, I just don't want to have to deal with Austria again. Yeah, I've got 1,163 hours. Pretty much all of that on Iron Man. Austria is heading south for some reason. Now west.
I'm aware. Which is good. I want them to split up for when I go in and mop up their ally.
That general, by the way, is actually the Archduke.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we definitely want to kill him then. Oh my god, their morale is so massive. I think Brandon...
Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, so you've got so much flank on them. Alright, at least you won that. Alright, do you want to try and turn speed up by 1?
Not at the moment. You want me to turn it up?
No, I'll leave it as is. Yeah, that morale is just stupid. I mean, seriously. That army is nuts. And they're gonna get reinforcements too. The good news is that every time that at least we can outlast them, I think. Yeah, and they always come in with
a lot of casualties.
Yeah. Yeah, we hurt them pretty hard. They didn't even have any cavalry in that stack and they still destroyed me. Maybe we should attack as a united front.
No, I think we want to keep them marching back and forth between. Gives the other a little chance to recoup.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually gonna have any time to siege anything else down, though.
Hmm. I'm gonna try and hit them with both armies as soon as I get this last mortar built.
I do have their 16 stack over here. I might be able to take that out. Alright, I am ready to increase the speed whenever you are.
Okay, let's go.
Ugh. I thought I was gonna be able to stack wipe like 6k units of oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, I'm fine. It's fine. No problems. Probably. Yeah, okay, we're fine. It's all good. It's all good. Just unnecessarily difficult fight against way smaller troops, but I still won. Still won. It's all good. The glory of the Pomeranian military, or Mecklenburgian military, seizes the day.
Ooh. Yeah, their main force is on me now. I'm moving my backup into position, but it may not be enough. They decide to hit me all at the same time.
I feel like
It looks like they're not gonna do that though, so I think I'll be good.
these have to all be mercenaries at this point. Or at least a lot of them. Alright, let's see. Austria...
They're cannons.
Yeah. Oh, they have 22 units of mercenaries. So this is hurting their... They only have 4,584 manpower. This is all their money talking right now.
Yeah, but they don't have to worry about that because Britain keeps paying their debts. Ooh, you got him.
And one of my generals died fighting valiantly in that battle. Whatever his name shall be remembered.
Probably.
I think. Who died? King of Technology, thanks for joining me. I am playing as Mecklenburg Steve is Westphalia, and Chris is Sardinia-Piedmont. Chris and I are currently fighting Austria, and Austria is a pain because they are stupid powerful somehow.
Who'd have thought conquering Poland would be the key to their success?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, nobody would have expected that.
Oh, John.
Yeah?
We gotta piece them out.
Oh, okay, hold on, I'll do this really quick. I remember they were a pain in the siege last time we fought them. Just money and stuff.
Yeah, just money. Let's just get their 10,000 troops out of the mix.
Yeah, it's nice to get them away from that. Am I stupid? Did I just do... Okay. It's like, sometimes I have that, like, lingering feeling. Did I just not separate piece them? It's like, did I just talk to Brandenburg for the piece of Alsace, or whatever? Or Aachen? Alright, yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna take the next tech level, too. So, are you on 23?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm at that now, too. Hopefully that'll make some kind of difference. Alright, at least it's... Oh, no, I had a better siege guy, didn't I? My war exhaustion is high.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I could separate piece Austria for the land that I need.
Do I get anything out of this?
Oh, that's right, you wanted something, didn't you?
Hold on, let me pick an idea group, and then I will get...
Yeah, because right now I can... I've got 32 points to spare in the positive. So if you want something small, I might be able to do that. I mean, we could also just keep beating them up. It's a pain, but we are slowly winning, I think. Their entire military is sieged down Baden.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a couple more points.
It would be nice to make my borders kind of contiguous, except, like, you know how that little dangly part of Danzig sort of reaches over to Königsberg? How that's not really connected? I would like to connect it. Let's get Marienburg, that'd be pretty nice. Maybe even more. We'll see, but yeah, I will get you something. Yeah. After taking the things that I need to form Prussia, taking a thing or two for you will be the priority. But my war exhaustion not looking great.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get it.
I mean, it's at 5.05, but it's still trending up, and more battles is not going to help.
No, but I think that siege you've almost won with it.
Yeah. All right. You ready to unpause? Making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What if just every time Steve walks away and and we don't pause, something terrible happens and he just never notices, and that's why his country is in such a bad state?
It's entirely possible.
Alright, got Plock. Heading up to Königsberg.
Look, what can we get from them right now? What can you get from right now?
I can get...
Hold on, let the days tick a little bit for that one last siege I
Okay.
got fired. Okay, now.
Pick the things that I want. So what would you like to get?
Border territory.
Alright, so like... stuff in Tyrol, Istria, that kind of stuff. Okay, I could get you Sudit Tyrol, South Tyrol. I cannot get you Good Tyrol. You know, the one with gold.
Hmm. What do we need to get good Tyrol?
It would need to, we are at 109 positive, and they are at to negative 140, so it'd still be a little.
Ooh, okay, and then...
I'm fine with keeping this going a little longer.
No, the thing is we're gonna lose those sieges in Baden.
Hmm.
So let's see. So you can get me South Tyrol. Can you get me anything else?
Okay, I'll get you South Tyrol. No, not looking like it.
Can't get Istria or Istrian.
I could get you.
Okay.
It looks like as of now, I will only be able to get you one thing. Actually, I could get you regular Tyrol, the good one. I just realized that you do have a border with it, so that would work. But I can only get you one, and that will probably be the one.
Then get me that one.
Okay. Now let's see.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what about that one province they have all the way, that I completely border?
Ulm? Or Sundgau?
Sundgau. How much is that one worth?
You don't occupy it, so I can't, hold on, wait.
Okay, yeah,
yeah, I
that's
can't give
fair.
it to you.
Okay, let's just get Tyrol out of it.
And Ulm is not part of Austria, they just have a very similar color. Alright.
Yeah,
I'm piecing out Austria separately for Tyrol, for you. I will get Danzig, Ermland, Königsberg. And, let's see, what else can I squeeze out of them? Can't even do war reps, so it's probably only going to be a few ducats. Yeah, I really wish they were. I didn't think the military would be this strong. It's pretty crazy.
No, but Tyrol will be a pretty significant loss to them. Take their gold mine.
Yeah. Alright, and this coalition is Austria and Brandenburg will not exist in a minute, so that's cool. Alright, gotta make, yep, alright, this is a separate piece for Austria for a decent chunk of cash. Those 4 provinces, and there we go. Ah, yes. Now, how would it look if I take all of Brandenburg? coalition consists of, I mean, it's a couple guys. It's Bohemia. It's really Bohemia and Austria. Austria, we have the treaty with. Bohemia is a problem though. Otherwise, it's a bunch of small dudes.
Well, it's up to you.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna be done pretty soon anyway. And if we want to fight Bohemia, we like right now. It's gonna be however long. What?
Should I get into this fight? If we're gonna go after Bohemia, if we're gonna do the final, I guess the kind of like final battle in a way.
Well, I mean, this. Ideally, we won't be doing this coalition war.
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean,
sorry, I missed the part about it being a coalition war.
I just yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this.
I kind of spaced out for a second and then heard Bohemia and like end game sort of thing. And
yeah.
Like, I think if we're gonna go for Bohemia, we should do it all three of them. I think that would be a good way to end this campaign. Going out in a blazing glory against Bohemia.
Finally make my borders look passable, maybe.
That is the.
So they don't have this little dangly bit.
That's the whole plot line for this campaign.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this piece.
Your borders look passable. But
I would have liked to have conquered all of Italy.
Dude, same.
I mean, me too. But you know, I mean, you could still possibly could. There's not much of Italy left that's not under your control. I mean, the papal state. What's the Pope gonna do? Call in a bunch of friends?
Yes, actually.
I know that was a joke.
Haha.
It wasn't a good joke, but it was a joke.
Okay. To form Prussia, I just need to have cores on them, and I kind of want to wait for my war exhaustion go down so that I can core them a little bit more efficiently.
I lost to Casus Belli against you, John. What a shame.
I have 1,000,000 diplomats. I just realized.
You literally have 1,000,000 diplomats?
I have.
I don't think you have 1,000,000. I'm just calling you out in your bluff.
I have 8.
It's a little bit short of 1,000,000.
Only by a bit of a hyperbolic.
Yeah, only a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, only a hyperbolic amount, you know.
Be a lot of diplomats. Like, what are you gonna do with all those diplomats?
Well, in reality, how many diplomats are with them?
2?
I don't know. Someone's got to drive that carriage.
That's not a diplomat. That's a
Well,
carriage
are
driver.
they? They are sending. They are aiding the treatise that is the diplomat to get there. They're a diplomat in a sense. They're a diplomat in a sense, Steven.
No, I don't think so.
Aren't we all diplomats? Really?
No. Because to be a diplomat, you have to have diplomatic immunity.
Well, I'm diplomatically immune from self-persecution or prosecution, either way.
In the institution, you are alone. You are a diplomat for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't see that argument working anywhere else, except for maybe an institution. Speaking of which, Spain is being conquered.
Yeah, I noticed.
By
Not
Nassau?
particularly happy about that.
Nassau?
Is Nassau doing what? How did it...
Nassau is, okay, defender against Nassau in the Nassau-Frankfurtian Nationalist War. Oh, France is doing all the occupying. They're just transferring it to Nassau because Nassau is the one that's leading the war.
Is Nassau gonna take control of all this?
No.
That'd be amazing.
Well, France does have a few of them occupied. France may get that land. Almost certainly will. The rest of it is probably going to stay with Spain.
Man, I wish I had 1 million diplomats.
Well, it's not like you have anyone to send them to, but your faucet manufacturers.
Hey, you better be careful about insulting my faucet manufacturers. Because they're also the mob.
And also the rulers of your country, who are also the diplomats.
No, these are not faucet manufacturers. They're faucet owners. They own faucets. They don't make them. And we better hope that they continue to own faucets, because otherwise they're going to get fined very, very badly.
Well, then it would be war. I will destroy you and your faucets.
I know you'd like to. They say that in Europa over here, that the number of illegitimate, shitty faucets that come into your country for damaging your economy.
You know, I think a better way to end this campaign would just be to obliterate Steve. Put him out of his misery.
Might be, honestly, that might be the most satisfying way to end this. In the dumbest way possible, but it would be kind of funny.
Once I form Prussia, do you just want to do that? You just want to do that, Steve? You just want to do that, Chris?
He just
No, let's actually take this. As entertaining as that would be like 5 minutes. It's actually.
But, Chris, just think of all the illegitimate faucets I've sent into your country.
Yeah, we just use them for target practice for superior military.
Yeah, but they're not even good for that, because you shoot at them, and here's what happens. They fall over before you can hit them. Because they aren't balanced properly.
That's why we use them for target practice, since they're so hard to hit.
But here's the other problem. Once you figure out the problem with them, it's really easy to hit them. So they're useless even for that. And not only that, don't you remember that diplomatic debacle that happened with you in France? The one where you, the king, met with the king of France, and you said, well, you didn't say anything. The king said, I must relieve myself. And you said, okay. And then he went to your bathroom, and the faucet fell off. And then he came out with the faucet, and he hit you in the head with it. That's certainly no way to treat an emperor.
You think you could sell me the part in South Africa now?
Let's find out.
I mean, apparently I still can't reach colonizing there, so maybe not.
I have to wait till August 12th to check.
Well, Satme got integrated.
Oh. Well.
They were not long for this world.
Might want to fight Norway before Russia does.
Eh. That's one province for... oh, well, 12 development. That's not terrible.
No, I can't sell it to you yet.
Man.
Steve, what's your economy looking like?
You know, I've been
Don't say
making a
shit.
bit of money. Let's see. I'm at 990 for production and 11.16 for taxation. So it's catching up, but it's taking a while to build these manufactories.
Yeah.
I'm building the second one now.
Alright, boys. Here we go.
Woo.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll take the new traditions. Oh, look at that. Look at that sexy boy. P Russia. I feel that's the more fitting color.
Any interest in fighting Portugal?
I'm not opposed. I could definitely go for some more North America. And maybe even a Louisiana.
Okay. You two decide where you want your troops, and then I will move them. So
I've already got 10 stack in North America. I might go ahead and just add more. And then...
okay, so you're good.
Yeah.
Steve?
What's up?
Since your troops are generally useless for the main fight,
What? You cut out.
I think I might just have you relocate your entire bus. Your forces are going to be largely useless against any European power.
Hey, heard relocate? I got that. But to where?
Cuba. Cuba.
You want to move my troops to Cuba?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a lot of work. Okay. Well, okay. My armies, I'm heading up to Bremen.
Hold on. I might not be able to do it. I don't think your colony is going to let me. Yeah. Your colony won't let me dock there, so I can't drop you.
Can I change that in any way?
I don't think so.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well, never mind. I mean, it won't be useful up here, but it might come in handy now and then. If we absolutely need it, we need the extra manpower.
Well, bad news though. My Louisiana wouldn't be called Mecklenburgian Louisiana. Oh.
That's the plus.
Well, you still have Mecklenburgian Canada.
And New Mecklenburg. Well, I'll just have to do it manually if it will fit, unlike West Indies. Reclaim Newmark.
Let me get military access.
The province of Newmark was once an integral part of Brandenburg. It was leased to the Teutonic Knights, but they have neglected the land, causing its local nobles to demand a return to the old administration. Pomeranian succession. We have rights to succession to the Duchy of Pomerania. The only way to ensure that our claims are not forgotten is to seize the region by force. Cool. I just finished 2 missions in a row.
Actually, Steve, there might be a use for you after all.
Don't get his hopes up.
Okay, yeah, Steve. Your job is going to be to fight Aachen.
To fight what?
So, you're going to be fighting Aachen. So, John, you got some separatists.
I know, I'm sending guys.
So, why don't you raise your army maintenance right now and start recharging your troops and see if you're in the positive in money.
I'm not. Still too much. Minus 3.56. Wait. Minus 1.93.
Yeah, as your troops recharge, it'll cost less.
Okay, we'll see. We'll give it some time.
Okay. Think you'll be able to handle it, Steve?
Well, let's see.
Oh, never mind. They won't even join the
I mean, I'm gonna be losing money.
Okay, yeah. then you can turn your maintenance down and just, you know,
Sit out of the war.
I'm gonna call you in, so maybe we can get you something out of it. But
Well,
for the
if
most
you can
part,
give me money, that'd be good. But I mean, call in the troops if you need them. That's all.
yeah.
And you wouldn't really get much money because you wouldn't be participating, and how the money is
Yeah.
divided up is based on participation.
I'm gonna call you in case there's a chance we can get you some. This okay?
Okay. We have you sitting out this one.
Yeah, you probably should for the most part. Okay.
I'm
It's
kind of
gonna
neat.
be us against the Pope and Portugal. You ready, John?
Yep.
The
Unless Port
Ottomans are on
actually.
our side. The Ottomans are on our side, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
All right. Portugal actually has a decent sized stack in Portuguese Louisiana. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get much. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm starting the war now.
Okay.
Yeah, just Steve, just sit back, try and keep your economy positive, and we'll call you in.
Okay. Well, I got called in already.
No, I mean like we'll directly call you into the war.
Oh,
Like,
no, I got
we'll tell you. Yeah, we'll tell you where we need you.
Like if I need to go somewhere. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn the speed down to 1 for a bit, so let's see how this goes.
We may even be able to give Steve his Cuba back.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully Portugal's army is going to siege down whatever. Meantime, I'm going to siege down their important, as opposed to their whatever. On a scale from important to whatever, we're on opposite sides here. Oh, no, they're going for an important. They don't have a great leader. I don't want to test how strong Portugal's military is. Like, in a blunt way, you know?
That's probably a good idea.
They outnumber me by like 5k. Well, little old Westphalian West End is not doing so hot. Yo, my relations with France just improved. Prussia and France, famous friends. You're my best friend that Prussia ever had. Gonna lose all of my transports. Oh man, sports. That's not gonna be great. I'll run away as the best can. Okay, didn't lose a boat. Very good. Oh, that's Portuguese Louisiana. That's their military. They've got quite a few guys. So what are you focusing on taking right now, Chris?
I'm focusing on Portugal, just everywhere I can.
Gotcha.
Their army is down here in North Africa.
Alright. No, I told my navy to go, like, elsewhere. Instead, they went everywhere but elsewhere. Which is right here.
Do we want to call France? Yeah, let's call France into this.
Go for it. As long as France is beating up on Spain. Oh, what are my ideas, by the way? I didn't even consider those. Found the Kramerreicht. Gives me plus 10% tax mod. Divide the estates minus 10% stab cost. Plus 20% morale of armies. Real good. Noble cadets minus yearly army tradition decay minus 1. The goose step. It's a hot dance. Infantry combat ability plus 20%. Regimental cantons. National manpower modifier plus 25%. Recruitment time minus 10%. And religious tolerance. Development cost minus 5%. And tolerance to heretics plus 1. So, pretty good. If I do say so myself.
Okay, hold on. I just want to look at some stuff really quick. Yeah, it looks like Steve lost all his cores.
Oh, man. That blows.
I lose all my cores.
I think it was probably because they were separatists or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean out in the, okay, never mind. I thought you meant that, like, just generally. That was like, I don't want that. That'd be bad. I'll be right back while you guys have it paused. You can
I was
unpause
just
it.
about to unpause it.
Oh no, you can unpause it. There's no issue.
Oh, you've got areas marked that you want, right, John? Because with France, France has some colonial nations.
Hold on 1 second. France has colonial nations? What about what?
France has colonial nations, so they might send troops to the
Oh,
New World. So
right,
if you have
yeah.
things marked.
Yeah, I've got stuff marked that I want over there. Think you'd be ready to turn up the speed soon?
Hold on. Okay, turn it up.
What does this keep... I don't know. France is being a good distraction, at least. Yeah, my dudes have quite a bit more morale than Portugal's guy.
Well, they should. You're Prussia now.
Yeah. It was just about... Oh, nice. Yeah, that was just about the same situation that Austria had me in, except I was Austria. For comparison. My Space Marines... The beautiful, beautiful Space Marines. My sweet, sweet murder boys.
Oh,
Whoa. You know, I really should have had my morale thing on, my morale church power on that whole time, but you know, whatever.
oh no, I got a revolt.
Oh, you should, you should let them
I
win.
actually think my army's raised right now.
They're Clevian revolutionaries. The revolution begins in Berg. That'd be funny to see revolutionary Clevs.
Oh, my army maintenance is at maximum, and I'm still making money.
Yo, you did it, boy.
I made it.
Big time now. You're a real country. Those faucets finally paid off.
Oh, now my propaganda says not a fake country anymore.
Hashtag fake country. Hashtag no.
No more. No, it's hashtag fake no more. And this was paid for by the government. This whole social media campaign. That's the best they could come up with.
They really should have gotten the Russians to do it for them.
We couldn't afford that.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot because it's free.
That's why they had to. They got Florida to do it.
Upset balance of power in country? No problem. Do it for free. Only cost, give back Russia, give back Alaska. Need it for nuclear programs. Drilling for oil. Very good. Way of future. Oh, no, that one's not going to work out so well. Huh. Somebody siege down St. Louis for me. All the way up there.
What are you thinking?
I don't think I don't want their pizza. I see that Portugal's not doing so hot over there. 56% war score. They are at low enthusiasm. They're not a big fan of being fully occupied, are they?
They're not fully occupied yet.
Though the important parts. And I'm gonna need to occupy the things that I want to take, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that shouldn't be a problem this time around. And Russia is allied to Norway, by the way. A little sliver of Norway. Good friends with Russia. Russia sees great advantages to being friends with them.
Well, wouldn't you?
Nothing really, hits the spot quite like rotten fish. And that's not a hyperbole. Goes good with potato-based foods, like vodka and nothing else. I'm definitely gonna be able to occupy 5 provinces in Louisiana this time around. So how goes the everything, Steve?
Just a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting. Let my army raised up. I'm making money, but it's a little bit slower now. So I'm just waiting to make enough money to make the manufacturers.
Oh my goodness. Revolutionaries are gonna spawn.
Where?
Or could spawn.
Oh no.
Should I become revolution? Alright. Important question. Should I become revolutionary Prussia?
Yes. Yes,
Maybe
you should.
that doesn't that kind of screw us over because then we get the debuff because we won't be at war with you ever.
Yes, but are we done with this campaign?
I mean, I don't know. My personal 2 cents, I'd say become revolutionary Prussia. That's funny.
Yeah, I like that. Are we gonna say, like, are we
I
gonna
think
say this is the last one?
Pretty much.
I would like to do maybe 1 or 2 more sessions, but
This could be the decline and fall part of it.
Hmm.
'Cause
I want this to be the rise of Prussia. The revolution shall lead us to greatness.
Revolutionary Prussia will have its day, but decline and fall of the triarchy.
Hmm.
Because of revolutionary Prussia.
That could be my way to my logos to kill Steve and obliterate his corrupt government.
Their revolution is only to destroy Westphalia. Revolting against anything else. There's like no. You must go. That could be their revolutionary fervor.
What are the debuffs for that? For, like, not wanting to be at war with the revolution or whatever.
Can the revolution even spawn?
Yeah.
No, it can't. Not yet.
Yeah, is it not the age? So what are the
No, it's not.
revolutionaries then? Like, it says revolutionary regiments.
Yeah, they're trying to make you a democracy.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
Dude, you're Prussia. You have the best government there is. Why would you want to give that up?
For freedom, Chris! For freedom! Right, yeah.
Freedom.
Playing with this government. I should do that. Alright, whatever. We'll think about it. By that I mean, no. I won't go for it. Right. The whole thing about Prussia not having having a detriment to be for being, you know, what do you call it?
It's not so much. It's
Having
not
a lot
so
of-
much a detriment as it is you don't get all of the buffs you could get.
No, I mean for the number of provinces.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're a massive Prussia, you still get buffs from having that. You just don't get all the stuff you could have got.
Gotcha. And could you give me Chitimaca?
What?
Louisiana, New Orleans. It's occupied by you right now.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's New Mecklenburg. That's okay, because I guess that's weird. Huh. Yeah, I guess they desire it, and Flowride gave it to them.
Flow rider.
No, Flowride. It's French, so it's Flowride. If it was Spanish, it's Flowrida. Flowride, take it easy.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see what we can get right now for Portugal.
And oh, that's actually problematic. Damn it! Oh, hold on. Could I? All right. I was just thinking New Orleans was occupied by New Mecklenburg, and I don't want that. Oh, and the capital of New Mecklenburg is Pensacola now, so that's cool. Truly the most glorious of all locales, Pensacola. So at the very least, I would like 5 provinces in the Louisiana area. Which consists of Mississippi and Louisiana. Alabama is where New America starts. You hear that, Mississippi? You ain't America. You Louisiana. You ain't even real.
You ain't even real.
Just like Denmark.
And hear that, Mississippi? Y'all ain't even real. Sorry, I just think it'd be the greatest thing to shed out of
A pickup truck?
Yeah, actually, it'd be, yeah. They're living real!
Yeah, you're gonna get your 5.
Groovy. Oh, please tell me you are giving me exclusively Mississippi. It's exactly 5 provinces. Don't do it. I'd rather have Louisiana.
No, I was gonna give you like Louisiana and Arkansas.
Okay. Louisiana, a little hook. So Louisiana is where where Arkansas is where Paradox kind of just stopped making states look like the states. It's like you have pretty clear borders for Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, but then like Arkansas, Oklahoma, nah. Missouri, they've got, yeah, Missouri's there. But then you get like there's no resemblance to Kansas or Nebraska. Neither of the Dakotas. Washington kinda looks real. Just like the mountain states and some of the stuff in the Midwest. Just nothing. Maybe they just didn't know what Arkansas looked like. And just didn't care to look.
Would you?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just like a... It's Arkansas, man. I mean, if you squint, maybe like the bigger part of Oklahoma sort of exists. Like, the Panhandle is... We can just pretend that's part of Texas, because the Panhandle... Who cares? You know, I am the singular member of the Panhandle Independence Group. The Panhandle of Oklahoma become an independent state. I'm also the only occupant of the Panhandle of Oklahoma. So, I have a majority. I am oppressed. This is why I need those guns. To support my troops by shooting them when they come to take my guns! This is a parody, by the way, for the record. Alright, so how goes that peace deal?
Oh, really good.
Are you just gonna have, like, all of Northwest Africa?
No, I'm not. I'm solely... I decided this war, I'm solely gonna take away...
Cool.
Like, not deal with trade companies.
Very nice.
I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you, Chris. I'm declaring war right now. I'm ending this campaign. Steve,
Hey, what? What happened?
look at South America, Steve. This is the worst. Oh, this is going on Reddit. Sardinian Upper Peru. This is the most cursed thing I've seen in my entire life. It's bad enough that I'm looking at Louisiana. It's like, you gave me all of Louisiana except for New Orleans. That, like, toenail clipping that is the province of Arkansas. Dude. You know, I appreciate how much you went out of your way to, like, trigger me with that. Sardinian Upper Peru. That name. That's the worst. You don't even have a coast. You can't even core any of it.
Actually, I can. It's just gonna take a long ass time.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm thinking of calling it a night pretty soon, to be honest.
Hold on.
Haven't you fucked with John enough?
Alright, you just,
I just wanted to end the war.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you wanted to add some salt to the wound.
Yes, but not right now.
ugh.
Sardinian Upper Peru.
It's like, what? In what
What have you
world?
done?
In what world would that be, like, a thing? Sardinian Upper Peru. It's like, can you just imagine some bureaucrat or, like, conquistador or something going through? It's like, this is the great state of Sardinian Upper Peru.
And my favorite part of it is it's in the lower half of South.
Yeah.
You've created like an abomination of a colony.
Oh my goodness. You know, and the worst thing, it's like, man, it...
What have you done, Chris?
Man.
You made evil.
This is going to become a nation state.
Of Sardinian Upper Peru.
Yeah. You gotta keep the name. Like, this is actually... Hold on. You have enough? Oh, that's why it took so long. You have exactly enough to make a colonial Peru.
Yep.
And then you've got all that winding nonsense down there that's gonna be La Plata. Okay, so you're gonna need to name them Sardinian Upper Peru and Sardinian Upper Peru 2.
Maybe. Do you guys mind going half an hour more so I can get some?
I'm cool with it.
About 15. Are you good at 15 minutes? Some of them get a little bit tired.
Yes.
I'm kind of looking to crash pretty soon.
It's like, I just wanna... I just want to see this idiocy come to fruition.
See, now we have to keep playing this.
Ugh. Should be Sardinian Upper and Lower Peru. Yeah. Iona nominate. Thanks for joining me. Sick username. The real tongue twister. Sardinian Piedmontian Upper Lower Peru. Sardinian Piedmontian Lower Upper Peru.
Maybe I'll
Humble
make one
Constructs, thanks for joining me. How's it going?
Maybe I'll make one Sardinian Upper Peru and one Piedmontian Upper Peru.
Oh man. Lower Peru and Upper Argentinian La Plata. Like, how many characters are you gonna be able to play with here? That's kind of the better
I
question.
have no idea.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst borders. I am probably gonna need to legitimately put that on Reddit and be all like, my friend did this on purpose. I don't know if we're friends anymore, honestly.
Fuck with you. Just fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's like a gift in a way.
And I would want to see someone make a country with the borders that somehow spell out something. Like, can you write send nudes, like, through Asia somehow?
Maybe.
It's a bit of an old meme, but...
Asia, is through Asia, you mean by that through Asia, or do you mean send nudes through Asia? It's a full sentence being written out.
In the landmass of Asia, having a country spelling out send nudes.
But it'd be even more impressive if in Asia they wrote send nudes through Asia.
And there's just like blimps that just drop pamphlets. That what you're trying to say?
No, I was talking about in the game. Creating a country with those borders.
You hear that, Chris? That's the police coming for you. You have committed crimes against my eyes.
The police are arresting you because you created Upper Peru.
Upper Peru.
Under arrest. Would come for you.
And to be fair, Sardinia and Upper Peru does have a coast, just not connected to the rest.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure the Spanish and the Portuguese that you just had a war with or whatever are gonna just be so happy to get those resources from your port to Upper Peru. That sounds like the most inhospitable place on Earth. It's like a mountain made of sand. Or something. It's like the native Inca are probably gonna put a curse on you.
Well, they didn't before, they did now.
Alright, if you want to see something else cursed, the region of France is a
just broke their
Lancaster.
alliance with me. Yeah, he just broke the alliance with me, so that's good.
Oh boy. See, France is pissed with you too. All the Portuguese colonies want military access. They can shove it right in their Upper Peru. Okay, now they're Nassau revolutionaries that are almost certainly going to succeed. Yeah, exactly. To reiterate, the Queen Regent of France is a Lancaster. A Lancaster and a Valois. Like, that's an old grudge that has just come to an end. And well, no, they're still rivals. No,
Let's see.
that's probably...
That war-
Oh, she's Pomeranian, so she's my person. She's my relative, who is a Lancaster. I am a Lancaster. I am Prussian Lancasters. Man, like, Wilhelm II is spinning in his grave like a top. Oh, great. And the French have put an end to the revolutionary experience in Nassau. Thanks, France. Oh, this is different. Pruncasters. Prussian estates have watched with increasing concern as we have increased the size of our standing army and the administration required to keep it running. Traditionally, the landed nobles and the burghers of our cities are the guarantors of our finances, and they are very suspicious of our intentions going forward. No, I'm not going to try and take Alsace-Lorraine. Please. The situation will need to be resolved quickly and efficiently. Let us offer the Diet a deal that they can accept wholesale, or face the very armies they fret about. The nobles can retain some of their privileges and even receive our help to force their peasants to remain in serf in these times of change. In return, nobles and cities must surrender their traditional functions of revenue collection to the state. Prussia will run its own finances from now on. They shall dance to my tune, or the devil will fetch me. Get some militarization. Cool. Yeah, and in case anyone that has not been here a while, the Lancasters are also on the throne of Russia. So get that. So Russia, Prussia, and France at the moment are all ruled by Lancasters. Like,
So, wow.
yeah, exactly.
Might want to take a look at the dynasty.
Dynasty, what? Map mode or whatever?
Dynasty map mode, yeah.
Are you? Okay, you're still a Savoie. No, you're a Savoia, not Savoie. I don't know, same thing. Okay, Dynasty map mode. What's up,
Yeah, that should show the
Dead311?
Lancaster
Thanks for
thing.
joining me. Where is that? Dynastic, yeah. Oh, jeez. It's all cream colored. Yeah, sadly.
Okay, now I need to see this. Ooh, wow, that's...
Yeah. The Habsburgs are still in charge of Austria. Agrippa and Vissus, thanks for joining me. Exactly, the Lancasters creamed all over the map. Precisely. Oof. Like, this is the complete opposite of what normally happens. Normally, Lancasters die out after, like, the first guy. Well, I mean, the Lancasters could, did do exactly what they did here and win the war, win the you know, it's War of the Roses. But I feel like that's not, even if they do, there's always a decent chance that they turn into, like, the Tudors or whatever. It's almost 1700s and the Lancasters are massive. Alright, so are you just waiting for cores to get done, Chris?
Yeah,
How much longer we got?
a while, actually. I'm looking at other stuff that I take advantage of.
Speaking of taking advantage, Bohemia is losing a war to Bavaria. Well, kinda. It's only Bavaria and Hainaut. Alright, how are you doing on tech, by the way, Steve? Like, you've got to have really good behind time penalty advantages, right? Like discounts?
Well,
I know your ruler sucks. But, you know. So I know you're not making too many
21
points.
military, 17 diplomacy, and 18 administrative. The next big one's gonna be, or the next level up is gonna be in diplomatic.
Yeah, I see. But just how many points do you have? Like, can you afford all that? Are you behind on any institutions?
I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I'm doing all right. That's how I put it.
I wouldn't
I have
want
a
to
decent
call you
amount of
into a
points.
war.
I spent most of my. I wouldn't call me into a war right now. I'm still building up. I mean, unless you're expecting to do nothing in that war.
I would want you to fight the Netherlands, but you're not in a place to do that.
No.
Yeah, I would like you to fight the Netherlands too. Because
Netherlands are going to be tough no matter what.
Alright, so I got a pop-up that says the New World beckons. Words about the prospects of the New World in the West are attracting quite a lot of people who... Oh. Alright, now I've got my painfully average George Lancaster. And, yeah. Alright, so anyway, I got this event that's like... gives you one thing, gives you another thing, or because or I could just do both. Because I say so. I don't, it doesn't make me pay any more. It's just, I need both. Wow, this guy's got 6 fire. You know, there's nothing left to explore. Unless I want to go to Deseret. Just for the sake of finding Deseret.
yeah, I'm not going to be able to make the nation for a bit.
Okay. I wouldn't mind doing this for like 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, we do another 2 sessions. I mean, I'm just gonna be pretty.
Oh, you don't want another marriage again, eh, Steve?
Give me a second.
Deus Vault! What is this? Like, this bot has an interesting username. Ping Comp Wind Flauk 23 Boots. Dang. Hate to ban you. But you're not real. You're not real.
You're not real.
Prussian, Louisiana. Alright. Let's fix that.
What, you don't like Prussian Louisiana?
How do you spell Mecklenburg? Let's see.
Mecklenburg.
Thanks, Steve.
Mecklenberg.
Meckelberg. Alright, I can fit it. How many? What the hell? Steve, why did you say you couldn't fit, like, Westphalian West Indies? I can fit Mecklenburg.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know. It wouldn't let me.
Alright, I guess you can make it super stupid long when you create it. But you can't do it afterwards.
Maybe not afterwards. I don't know. I know it wouldn't. It prevented me from going any further.
Yeah, because like I could have made it Mecklenburgian Louisiana.
Oh, mustard, whatever. But
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do it any longer than that.
Weird. Good old Mecklenburgian Louisiana. Yeah, like if I were to try and rename Mecklenburgian Louisiana, I could only call it Mecklenburgian Louis. L-O-U-I.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's weird. Just an oversight in their UI.
Oh my goodness. Could you just imagine if France were to die right now and they actually get a Lancaster on the throne?
That'd be something. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just not in a very good spot. Like my only choices are to take the singular province of Norway, which I don't care. Attack like Austria again, or fight Bohemia, who would call in the Netherlands. Although, no. Unless you'd be up for fighting the Netherlands, Chris. But I am mostly
Not
done.
at this moment, but eventually, yeah.
I'm feeling pretty done with this campaign, though. Kind of like any way I look at it. I honestly don't even care to do too much more.
I'm kind of in the same boat with this one.
It's like
I
there
think we
are
should go on
things
the
to
next-
do, but I don't care. Like, I'd seriously just be fine sitting here, not doing anything. Rest on the Prussian laurels. It's like every way that I'd have to expand, I would need to call in someone else. I'd need to be way stronger. I'd probably need to accumulate more ideas. I could have. I've got room for a higher force limit, though. So I could have more dudes. Maybe I could declare war directly on Portuguese Louisiana.
Sounds like a plan.
And as lovely as it would be to play with my government, it's probably going to be a while before I actually have a significant number of enough military point growth to do anything with it. Because I don't have an heir. And I don't know how good my heir is going to be. They need to have like at least a... They always have at least a 4 in military, was it?
No, I think it's 3.
3, okay. Joy. Hmm.
Oh wow, check out the Shushan Republic.
The where?
Mexico.
Oh, Shoshone, yeah. Neat. Wow, how? That's incredible, actually. They really beat the crap out of New Spain. Speaking of, I wouldn't mind getting myself a Mexico of my own. Prussian Texas. Wow. Also, try and sell me that bit of South Africa again.
Hold on. Let me wait for this year to pass so I can... Coalition.
Oh, okay, so apparently a minimum of 3 in the military, but 50% chance of a 6 every time due to the bonus. So it's like, so yeah, it's like the baseline is 3, and it rolls everything else above that. So it's like, normally it rolls like, I guess, a 0 to 6 just on everything, always. I don't know exactly what the likelihood is for, like, I feel like a 0 is less likely than a 2. Maybe it's like 3 is sort of the average. But I would imagine, I feel like if it was just a 1 in 7 chance of getting any number, that'd be pretty unbalanced. But yeah, it's like when you have a 3, and then no matter what you roll, it's always, even if it's a 1, it's like that already puts you at 4. So if you were to roll a 3 on the normal thing, it would get you a 6. So that's probably where the math comes from, I'd imagine. Mecklenburgian Canada.
Right, you want me to see if I could sell you the thing?
Yeah, I just took a colonial range guy.
Yes, I can.
There we go.
What was the price we agreed on this? 50?
Whatever. 50, 100. I've got tons. Thank you. At long last. The people that are living there, it's like, so we're under Prussia now? Yeah, I guess so. Why? I mean, that was the plan the whole time. It's like we were conquered just so we could be sold to Mecklenburg, but they're Prussia now. Yeah. I don't know, man. Times are crazy. All right, so yeah, we probably want to be done then for Steve.
I've got one more thing to do. Hold on. I'll be able to do it in a couple days.
You know, I kind of hope that my guy just dies and I get PU'd by, like, France or something. And so you guys would have to fight, like, France and Russia for my corpse. A real world war. You know, even better if it would be Steve. Like, if somehow Steve could be the head of my PU. Oh, hello there. Alright, so I've got a 445. I'd accept that. And guess what his freaking name is? Frederick Wilhelm.
Nice.
Frederick Wilhelm. Literally the only 2 names that you could possibly have as a Prussian monarch, isn't it?
Yep.
Like every single ruler of Prussia was either named Frederick or William.
Frederick, William, or Frederick William.
I hope that is actually hard programmed into this, is that the only way that you could have a different name is if you do it manually. Like, it's always, if no matter what random it is, it's one or the other. One of those 3. That would be the best. Fredrika Wilhelmina for the ladies. Yeah, the Ottos, Joachims, Sigismunds were all in the 1200 to 1400s. Yeah.
Here's a way I could do this. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do was I vassalized. What are they called? Charrua.
Charrua. Where are they? What's this?
they border Upper Peru.
Oh, right.
So I could, in theory, give all of that land to Charu
Mm-hmm.
and then Diplo annex them, and they would create a colony. But I
Jeez.
think since I have a vassal, I could just... Let me check.
Charuan, Sardinia-Piedmont, Upper Lower Peru. In La Plata. And as we found out, you can make it as long as you want. Probably.
It's weird that it won't let me core these. That they're a border right next to a vassal, but hey.
Hmm.
It's supposed to let you do that. Yeah, it'd probably be faster just to fight Peru again. And
Yeah, if you want to declare war on Spain, let me know. Or Portuguese Peru, whatever. Portuguese Peru that only kind of barely peeks into, like, modern Peru.
actually, declaring war on Spain would be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, Spain
They've
doesn't
only
really
got
have...
one ally in the ruthless.
Yeah.
I don't have military action. I don't have an alliance with France anymore, but you could get military access to them, right, John?
Probably... military access? Where is it?
France.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at them, I'm just trying to find the button. That's at the bottom, right, yes. Ask for military access, there we go.
Yeah, so, okay, next time let's fight Spain.
Alright, I'm down with it. And that will be the last or second to last time we stream this one. And we'll go for... we'll try that next week.
Okay.
It's like, I'm just not interested in fighting in Europe anymore. It'd all be those annoying little colonial wars.
I like the colonial wars.
I mean, it's just that, yeah, you do it once, and then you have to wait how many years for the truce to come up to fight pretty much the exact same guys?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, once we fight Spain, then it's, ho-ho, I would fight Portugal again. And then maybe even Britain, if I want to get feisty. Except I have a royal marriage with them, and they're allied to Austria, except I could just fight their colonial nation, and that wouldn't bring in Austria, I don't think. No, it would.
Yeah, I don't really know how the colonial wars work.
Hot
Like-
dangles.
Like with your, like how your colonies can fight stuff.
Yeah. It's like, if you are like a native colonial region guy, then it doesn't call in your overlord. So it's like, if you start as a custom colonial nation, no matter what your tech or religion is or whatever, or culture, if you declare war on a colonial nation made by a European, you can attack the colonial nation without calling in the guy, without calling in their daddies. But yeah, fighting Spain would get me some neat stuff, so I'm down for that. I'd essentially just want to get myself Eastern Texas and the Cape. Oh, and Australia. I know about Australia now. The Lamb Down Under. Okay, cool. So I'm not done streaming, but I am done with this for now. I'm gonna stream a little bit of my Aragon campaign. So stick around for that as I take a break. Be sure to follow if you want to see any more of this Europa Universalis shenanigans. So I will, I'm gonna leave the call, and I'll talk to you dudes later. Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, let me save this first.
Yeah.
For anyone.
Are you just out, Steve?
No.
Okay. Making sure you didn't fall asleep at the keyboard.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I just haven't had a lot to do, so I've been looking around at stuff at the same
Yeah.
time.
I'm really sorry that this has just been such a...
No, that's
Bleh.
how it came out to be at the end, because we're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the thing. I'm fine with that, but it's also like this is the kind of thing I'd be more tolerant of single player, where it's like you're just kind of sitting around playing catch up in multiplayer. You know, because of the expanded scope, it definitely is a little bit less enjoyable because you're not really participating in a lot that's going on, and you really can't. So I mean, that's one of the main reasons I'd like to start a new one.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're in nice shape. It's a nice.
Yeah. No, I mean now I'm in like fairly decent shape, but.
No, I mean like literally, your country is in nice shape.
Oh yeah, no, I have a shape.
Where mine is like,
Better than nothing.
I've got like a little dingle dang that's sort of flat at the bottom.
Yeah, but go take a look at Upper Peru.
Yeah, I know, right?
And now you can feel better about yourself.
Sardinian Upper Peru. Could you imagine if they did this in real life? Like, even the Scramble for Africa didn't make borders this hideous.
That looks like a dude who's like dancing but had his arm chopped off.
This looks like a gerrymandered representative district.
Yeah, no, you're right. It really does.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I will be taking a quick break, and I'll be back with some single player playing as Aragon. Only 9 o'clock. Where does the time not go?
If you look at it and squint your eyes, it could be an effect from an early Star Trek.
Next Generation or like original?
Original.
It's one of the 20 million omnipotent beings they run into in that series.
Yeah, it's one of those.
And only half of them are actually omnipotent. The other half are just the Wizard of Oz.
Well, some of them are both. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna drop out of the call. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
See y'all.
Alright, so, and as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the break screen. If you want to head out for whatever reason, don't forget to follow. You have to. It's required. It's obligatory. But if you want to stick around a little bit longer, I'll be playing as Aragon in just a minute. And I hope to see you then.